welcome back to turn 27 of Semper Gumby. So, very interesting though. Last turn, Halloween has peeled off 2 of his leopards, and he's pushing them along here. This is the path taken by his infantry, so thinks it's safe. Which it probably is, because he's crossing them over the danger area quite quickly. And the javelin team that I had up here that was covering that area is now legged it, which is a good move because look at all these German infantry. They are starting to get mortared. I've got some mortar rounds landing in this general area, and should be able to bring some 155s to bear on them pretty soon. Over here, there's a pretty chunky firefight going on. Lots of fire going out, which is good. The 155s are landing in this area, which is also good. He snuck this weasel forward on the last turn. I don't know if it's going to come around the corner and try and engage anything. Hard to tell. It doesn't really have much infantry support, I don't think, so not sure. There's a contact in here, so he's moved up into this building over the remnants of that sniper team. And he's pushed up here. These guys are engineers or some kind of breach team by the look of it, because they blasted through into this building. So what I am moving some infantry teams forward, these guys, and these guys under cover of fire from this M240 to try and get in there and kill them, because they're a high value target. If it all goes wrong, doesn't matter. There's a TRP right there. I can adjust some artillery onto him. No big deal. Yeah, that's about it. Like I said, getting interesting. So yeah, I think still the main focus is on my right in this kind of area, the residential housing. I don't think I'm going to get to kill a leopard, but who knows? It might do something daft like get bogged or stop here on the main road. In fact, he might even sit one on top of the main road, looking down this way. That way, let's have a look. Classic urban warfare tank fighting is you would try and use them to isolate areas of the enemy defense. So if he is attacking this area and he's expecting me to have forces in here, if he can dominate this road, he can isolate it from this side, so I can't cross over from one side to the other. Hopefully he'll do that, and because I have a javelin team staring down it. So that would be nice. I don't think he's going to, though. That would be kind of dumb. Even though he has had stuff sitting there, we will see. Yeah, let's just press that go button and see what we get. Also, enemy artillery around this area. It's been coming in. Another building going down there. Ooh, what is that leopard they're doing? Ah, the weasel is engaging this small team, I think. Not sure what's happening there. Looks like one of the leopards has stopped, so he might be going for the cutoff with it, which, yes please. Because if I can kill killing a leopard would make my day. Anytime. Unless it's just, yeah, I'm not sure what it's doing there. Oh well. Yeah, it looks like they pushed through, so gutted. I wasn't really paying attention to what was going on down here, so let's check that first. So the weasel does manage to engage this building by the looks of it. And some German infantry does push up. Ah, that is not the weasel. It is in fact one of those grenade launcher teams. So yeah. These guys are shaken, but only Someone only got wounded. That's that body armor again. Yeah, not sure where that came from. Oh, these guys are back here, are they? So no, that wasn't the weasel, that was the grenade launcher again. And then we do get, yeah, there we go, there's some infantry coming across. He is important, he's got the radio, and so we have these guys here in this defilade position, this team. They can see him, so this is the idea behind the defilade with these buildings. If I'm in the front building, Halloween, it's much easier for Halloween to shoot my guys. But if I'm in the back building here, then, well, yeah, sure, they can't fire to their front because everything's in the way, but they can fire to the side. So if this team is coming this way, these guys can fire across from defilade. So they're supporting this team here. If Halloween tries to attack this row, this team will support them. So we have these mutually supporting positions. Hopefully they're going to shoot at him. There we go. They could maybe hit him though, that'd be nice. Yeah, they're not having a good time. That's good. So that's that there. What happens with you guys in this building? Yeah, this firefight starts getting a little bit more complicated because there are Germans in that building there. So these guys are pinned and suppressed. But these guys are able to get in on the fight as well. So, a bit of a firefight going on there. At least it's given these guys time to sort their lives out. Again, this all takes time. So we have a kind of indecisive firefight that works to my advantage because Halloween isn't advancing. So let's see what we've got over here. So we were moving these teams forward to engage these engineers who were being shot up by the... maybe they weren't being shot up by the N240 because it's on the wrong side. But that team is now engaging those guys, which is good. That'll work. That's fine with me. Got plenty of fire there. And yeah, we have this team, the HQ team for that squad. That's moving up. Getting some fire out there. And yeah, like I am trying to stay on the ground floor, you know, where so my guys, they go up on the balconies. And it also makes it a lot harder for Halloween to bring any other fire support in as well. Hey, that looks like a 155 shell that's about to land somewhere exciting. Good. So yeah, things are pretty okay over on this flank. Is that the lone weasel crewman? Yes, it is. I thought it might have been. I was wondering if it was more reinforcements that Halloween had changed his mind about, but looks like he still has his guys going in. Let's check the left, and then we'll go and see what on earth happened with the Leopards. They do seem a bit anemic to the old 81mm mortars. Looks like a whole squad or a team moving forward. Can we drop a mortar on them maybe? That'd be nice. Or maybe we'll just let them run. These guys suffered a casualty. Ah, sniper team in that building there, that's what did it. Boom, there he is. So the game is up. These guys are going to have to either fight or move. Oh, they had a good run. Can I get them out? Yes, I can. I can just run them across there. That's fine. I'm going to lose all that spotting though, and that's a shame. Because it means I'm going to have a lot less of an idea of what Halloween is up to. So yeah, the Leopards. What happens with the Leopards? So that turns around and comes back. And then turns around, and I think that's just the straight up pathfinding screw up. Javelin team is aiming, loses the spot in the dust. Oh, good. So, yeah, Halloween's Leopards are having some kind of pathfinding mini nightmare here. Unless they're auditioning for that Russian tank ballet thing. Which, you know. Stranger things have happened. But yeah, definitely moving out onto that flank. No surprises there. A little bit gutted that we couldn't take advantage of that, but at the same time, it is kind of exploiting the game a little bit, because I can guarantee you that Halloween did not want his tanks to stop pirouetting out in the open like that. So yeah, I think maybe they just got confused because they went through a confined space, or he screwed the orders up somehow. These things happen. So we're going to be engaging the Leopards in a straight up fight this time. Yeah, like I say, a bit gutting that we couldn't take a Leopard out there, because we were eyeballing it with the Javelin team there for quite a while. But like I said in the last one, the engagement process is quite significant. So what? When does he spot it and start aiming? 45, so aiming. 10 seconds. Yeah. Unfortunately, 10 seconds isn't long enough to get a lock with the Javelin. So maybe it would have been smarter for me to bring like tow missiles, maybe? Oh, bit of urban redecoration by that Leopard there. You know, maybe I should have brought tows, because tows are wire guided, so they don't have to wait to get a lock on. You just fire it and then guide it. But you know, they have their own disadvantages as well. So yeah. Yeah, definitely moving into that area. These guys aren't doing any shooting, are they? Doesn't look like it. And we've got the our javelin team here is escaping out of sight. Yeah. Cool. Right. So those guys. I was going to try and give those guys like a target order, but evidently that's not going to work. Should probably just get those guys back in that building. Can you get through into the next building like that? You can. Let's get some concentrated fire out. You guys are on the ball. You know, for the lols, let's blast our way in there. That should be entertaining. Give Halloween a bit of pause there. So we're going to fill that up with lead. While this poor single guy from the small squad runs over and blasts it. He's going to die. It's not going to end well, but we're going to be doing something aggressive there, and that's always worth it. So down you guys go. Time to get you out of there. Get you across into that building. For now, they're probably not going to be that safe in there, but whatever. So yeah, we've got one javelin team orienting this way. This javelin team is coming back that way. That way we can cover that corner and we can cover through that gap there. This way is still covered by that javelin. I'm not so worried about this side. If he does, like, suddenly decides to do something crazy and bum rushes a Leopard up here, there's all these Marines in these buildings here, and they have you know, there's like 9 light anti-tank weapons to get past in this block. That ain't gonna, you know, that's bad. Plus mines, still got the mines all over this area. So here and here, and there's one up at the intersection as well. Plus, if he tries to come through this area, the one good road has mines on it. You could, in theory, come through these areas, but that's going to really knacker the tracks up because he'd have to go through all of these walls. So yeah, we were going to do something with those mortars, weren't we? Yeah, let's. We can't adjust it any further because we can't see. Okay, that's fine. Can adjust it on there? Is that because I have line of sight on that building? I do. Excellent. Let's do that. Because that building, I don't like that building. That's got too many Germans in it.
Adjust fire, over.
That's excellent. With the Leopards heading off that way, do I need to adjust the drone? I want to know where those Leopards are. or at least sort of where they end up. So I think yes. So let's transition the drone over that way just a little bit. It's not going to take long to change. And I still have the ability to adjust the it's still going to be inside the new circle is the fire mission for the 155s. But yeah, I think we are doing good. The other arty barrage is going to come in 1 minute. Same place as the mortar, so up there. That should give him some pause, and then once that's in, we should be able to adjust it onto this block here. Not sure how much damage that's going to do, but it's going to make it a lot harder for Halloween's troops to spot, because, you know, they have other things to worry about. Right, things are kind of... Oh, have I completely missed that? Did he move the other leopards out as well? I think he has. Oh boy. Oh boy, here we go. Right. Yeah, definitely worth moving the drone over this side then. I want to keep an eye on the leopards. It is pretty much as simple as that. No, let's leave it. It's fine. Because of the artillery, that's good. That's fine. But, you know, if he thinks he's got, you know, if he thinks the jeep's got down there and it hasn't really gotten javelined or something like that, cool, it's fine. So he might think that there's a weakness here, and I kind of always expected him to come this way because it's this open ground and he can leverage the you know, the firepower of his tanks or his armor on this flank in a way that he can't do on this one, where he's, you know, is he getting bogged down? He's under arty fire. This flank definitely looks weaker than this one, where it's not necessarily. So yeah, things are getting interesting